Strawberry presents the Flow Spl T20, powered by Lucilec. Come support defending champions, Avatar City Blasters, Spl Credit Union, Spl Craft Masters, Rosalie Nice, Mabuya Renegades, Club Whispers, Sufresh Stompers, South Castries Cricket Associations, South Castries Lions, Monrepo's Credit Unions, Monrepo Pioneers, and Bamboo Springs, Viewfort North Raiders. 8 teams, 2 groups, 16 matches from June 1st to June 17th. We're playing at the Sufremi. Look out for the Nagico Insurance Fan Catch. Catch a 6 to win. The Flow LTE moment of the day. Remember the tagline for SPL. Hashtag show them how to party. For more details, check out www.splt20.net. Also, check out the Spl T20 app. More runs, more giveaways, bigger parties with the inclusion of the party stand.
LMP Services Upstairs Cost You Less Boutique, Viewfort, offers a wide range of services from printing, photocopying, binding and laminating, internet service, faxing and scanning, programs and leaflet printing, event tickets and flyers. They also offer insurance services and stationery supplies. For all your professional printing services, call LMP Services at telephone number 758-454-8757 or email laurenciaprasad@gmail.com. LMP Services, so much more than just printing.
Building or remodeling? Looking
M&E's Trucking offers reliable and exceptional service.
We at NACA couldn't have made a better choice.
M&E's Trucking Services, a powerhouse, ready to haul. We specialize in heavy equipment haulage, cargo of any sort, containerized movement throughout St. Lucia. Please call and inquire about our affordable trucking packages. 488-1000. Let the professionals handle.
There's no room for disappointment when you choose professionals. Satisfaction guaranteed.
LMP Services Upstairs Cost You Less Boutique, Viewfort, offers a wide range of services from printing, photocopying, binding and laminating, internet service, faxing and scanning, programs and leaflet printing, event tickets and flyers. They also offer insurance services and stationery supplies. For all your professional printing services, call LMP Services at telephone number 758-454-8757 or email laurenciaprasad@gmail.com. LMP Services, so much more than just printing.
Sportswear presents the Flow Spl T20, powered by Lucilec. Come support defending champions, Avatar City Blasters, Choiseul Credit Union, Choiseul Craft Masters, Rosalie Nice, Mabuya Renegades, Club Whispers, Soufre Stumpers, South Castries Cricket Associations, South Castries Lions, Monrepo's Credit Unions, Monrepo Pioneers, and Bamboo Springs, Beaufort North Raiders. 8 teams, 2 groups, 16 matches from June 1st to June 17th. We're playing at the Soufre Mini Stadium and the Mabuya Valley playing field. Look out for the Nagico Insurance Fan Catch. Catch a 6 to win. The Flow LTE moment of the day. Remember the tagline for SPL. Hashtag show them how to party. For more details, check out www.splt20.net. Also, check out the Spl T20 app. More runs, more giveaways, bigger parties with the inclusion of the party stand.
MP Services
Presents the Flow Spl T20, powered by Lucilec. Come support defending champions, Avatar City Blasters, Choiseul Credit Union, Choiseul Craft.
Good afternoon to you again. We're coming to you live from Soufre, the Soufre Mini Stadium, and the penultimate match of the preliminary round of the 2018 SPL. And it's View 4 Bamboo Spring Raiders, and they'll be up against the Mabuya Valley Renegades. And in terms of the details, the toss was won by the Renegades, and they decided to take first knock. And the trend here so far, the team batting first have gone on to win the games. So the Renegades hoping that they will be on the side of the statistics here. And it's going to be Jermaine Hardin from the far end. And he'll be bowling to Orishangu. Hardin wide outside the awesome Satsifa wide, called by umpire Cooper. This one again outside the awesome, another wide. So score 2 without loss. this one goes through to this one, the white one. Goes through to the wicket keeper, no run. So it's Jamin Harding again. Bowling to Shangu, he shoulders arms as it goes through to the keeper. Two without loss. Harding bowls, Ori fix it off the pads, go for one. And that's all they'll have. So Shangu is off the mark. And score 3 without loss. So it's Harding from the top end. And he'll be bowling to the new batsman there is Denzel James, who was off in the last game because of injury. And this one from Harding outside the off stump, and James lets it go through to the keeper. Again, beating outside the off stump as keeper throws down the stumps. Appeals, but umpire Ali having nothing to do with it. So it's the end of the over. At the end of the first over, it's 3 without loss. And it's Mabia Valley batting, the Renegades batting. The winner of this game goes through to the semi-final, and they would play the South Castries Lions. And it will be Xavier, Kern Xavier, to bowl from the pavilion end. In bowls to Shango. And this one keeps low. Shango's on the back foot, expecting ball to make some height, kept low. And the first signs of pitch misbehaving.
Come upstairs.
And this one he works it into the offside behind point, and they go through for a single. The man from mid wicket just ran around to his left. Picks up. drives into the covers and they go through for a single. Score is on 5 without loss. As Xavier this time bowling to Orishangu, slow delivery, hits it high over, long off to his left. It goes into the boundary now, 4 runs. This was a slow delivery from Xavier. He's hanging out outside the off stump, and Orishangu just lofting it to the left of the man at long off, that's Zachary Edmond, and goes down to the boundary for 4. Xavier bowls again outside of the into the air, over the head of the man at backward point. You go for 1. You're looking for 2, but it stays at 1. So the score goes on to 11. This one was outside the awesome again. Shang was driving outside coming off the coming off the outside edge. As this Gazavi again, this one short, and Denzel James cannot beat the big figure of Al Prince at a very short extra cover. So after over number 2, 3, 2, it's 11 without loss. And Hardin in over number 3, wide outside the awesome. And signal by umpire Royalin Cooper. Hardin again to Orishangu. He bowls foolish delivery. Hits it hard into the turf. Down to mid on it goes. No run. Hardin again to Shangu. Bowls short and he clips off the pad. It looks like and goes down to the boundary for 4 leg byes. This one was angling down the leg side. Shangu tried to work it off the pads, missing, but it clipped the outside of the pad and went down to the fine leg boundary for 4. As this one, he drives it down to mid-on. No run. And as we indicated earlier, the winner of this game goes on to play the South Castries Lions, while the next game, the Craft Masters, they are so far ahead in their group, and they're heading for a showdown with the Avatar City Blasters in the other semi-final. As Shangu just plays this one quietly down to mid-on. So the semi-final lineups are virtually set. So it's all to play for in this game. As it's Harding bowling to Orishangu. Down the leg side goes wide, and a good stop there by keeper Richie Roberts. Harding this time he hits and hits it over mid-on, down to the boundary for it goes for 6. Yes, this time Harding was just straying onto the leg stump, and Shangu just lifted over the man at mid-on with Hafiz Ali. Nowhere close to it, and over the ropes it went for 6. Wide on the leg side, and really German Harding is, I'm sure skipper Al Prince will not be happy about this over. As he hits this one high. Will it go the distance? Yes, it does. Over the fence it goes. That's another 6. And a very poor over there from Jermaine Harding. Looking like he's just going through the motion. And Ori Shango taking full toll of those deliveries. Hitting him for 2 maximums in the over so far. The score 30 without loss after 3 overs. And this game is all to play for. In comes Xavier, and we bowling to Denzel James. Down the leg side he goes, it's wide. And the keeper does well to make the stop. Xavier again into bowl to Denzel James. This one did high over, long on, that's gone, that's 6 runs. This one was pitched up outside the off stump, and Denzel James was lofting this one from outside the off stump. Over, long on for 6. So the score goes on to 37. So I don't think the ball has been returned. And that's ball number 2 gone. So not many balls left, John. It might be a case where we run out of new balls today. I think it's retrieved now. Yes, there it comes. So, but I think we lose an average of 2 or 3 balls per game. As Xavier is going to round the wicket, and he'll be bowling to Denzel James. And he punches this one through the offside, beats the man at extra cover. The man at long off runs around Zachary Edmond and rifles a return. Beats the keeper. But Hafiz Ali is backing up. And the single. So this one was short outside the off stump, and Denzel James was punching it through the offside. And they came back for the second. So Xavier again, this time with James again. Bowls. This time he goes for a big swing outside the off stump. Missing. Oh, and they're going to be giving no. And the keeper showing a bit of brainless cricket there. Denzel James was just out of his crease, and he tried to throw down the stump while the bowler was walking back to his mark, and the bowler missed the ball, but not able to capitalize. Xavier again to Denzel James, short, and this time he tries to work it off the body, not making contact. Yes, cannons into the thigh pad, it looks like. So it's 39 without loss. And we're into over, that's the 4th over. As Xavier runs in to bowl to Denzel James, bowl, and he plays it off the pads in the air through mid-wicket. It hits the sandpit now, and they will get 2. So 2 more runs to Denzel James, taking the score to 41 without loss. So it's Xavier, Kern Xavier, as a change is made, a mid-wicket is brought in. He bowls, and this time he swings at the down the leg side, missing, wide, and again the keeper was aiming to throw down the wicket. So the captain, Al Prince, employing a mid-wicket now, short mid-wicket, and it's Xavier again, in to bowl to James off the back foot, hits it up to extra cover, where Al Prince fields. No run, and at the end of over number 4, he's 42 without loss. rolling back onto the stumps, and Denzel James doing well to keep it out of the stumps. This one down the leg side again, wide. So another run to the total, 49. So it's Zachary Edmond from the far end, river end, bowling Denzel James, and he tries to hit it through down to mid-on. He has across his stumps and trying to drive it down to mid-on. Not making contact, cannoning into the pads and then roll out onto the onside. No run. It's 49 without loss. Over number 5 in progress. As Zachary Edmond bowls to James and he hits it down too long off. The man at long off was trying to get in, but it dropped well short. The batsman not able to capitalize on it as James slipped and fell. And James is not a small man by any means. So it's Zachary Edmond. Bowls outside the awesome and he hits it from outside the awesome, hits it to the man at mid wicket. Kun Xavier, no run. And the score remains on 49 without loss. 49 without loss. The Renegades out of Mabuya, they are playing against the Raiders out of VA4. The winner of this game goes into the semi-final round. And it's a new bowling change on the top end. Lance Sami. Sami, he'll be bowling into Shangu outside the off stump. Shangu just watches it go through. So it's an important period here. The Renegades getting off to a quick start. And Al Prince looking for a good combination in the middle order to restrain the batsmen as Shangu was driving at this one. Al Prince again in the walls, diving and trying to make a stop. Ricocheting of his hand and the batsman running through for a single. So the 50 is up in over number 6. As is Lance Sami into Denzel James, he's back and plays along the pitch. Lance Sami not able to stop it in his follow through and it goes down the ground. Picked up. One more run to the total. 51 without loss. And he goes again. Lance Sami deciding to Ori Shangu. Bowls short. And he pulls this one around. One bucket goes into the mid-wicket boundary. 4 runs. Lance Sami not of any pace to talk about. Maybe just as quick as my off spinners. And he tried to bang this one in short. And Ori Shangu was equal to the task and hammering it through mid-wicket for 4. The score moves on to 55. So Shango is on 25. Sami again. Lands Sami into bowl to Shango. Fuller to the bat. It beats both the bowler and Al Prince at extra cover. It goes down to long off. They get a single. It's 56 without loss. Sami again into bowl Dental James this time. He pokes it on the onside. The man at mid-on goes to his right and picks up. It's 57 without loss. After the completion of over number 6, with Shango on 26 and James on 17. So the batsmen are having a short confab in the middle. They now head back to their respective creases. So there's a slight hold up. Prince is just making some adjustments to the field. Zachary Edmond. He'll be bowling to Denzel James. As Zachary Edmond drives this one down the ground to long on. Kern Henry picks up. No, the batsman ran through for a single. This one is short, and Orishango was trying to pull this one through the onside. Missing, but the umpire running call calls wide. So it's 60 without loss. Another good delivery again in the block hole. James digs it out. It goes down to the long off. And they pick up a single. When he drives to Al Prince at mid wicket, run around to his right, and they pick up another single. 62 without loss. It's Zachary Edmond outside, and he might be run out. Oh. A good bit of feeling there by the man at backward point. Denzel James was trying to run it past him to his left. A diving stop, and Orishango was calling him down for the single. As Zachary Edmond bowls, down the leg side he goes. And the wicketkeeper.
Exactly, I asked you to go there.
Wicketkeeper does the cleaning up job. So it's 64 without loss. as is Zachary Edmond, bowl, and he drives it up to long on. 65 without loss. So it's Zachary Edmond to, he goes for a big drive and he might be out. Yes, he's out. He went for a big drive there. He was stepping over the screens, going for the big drive, missed, and was a little late in getting back as the keeper for the umpteenth time tried to throw down the stump, and he stumped. No? Stumped. Yeah. So Denzel James goes stumped of the bowling of Zachary Edmond. And the wicket-keeper had been trying to throw down the stumps for a couple overs now. He has succeeded this time, and Denzel James found wanting. Let's see if we have it on the replay. So the batsman in now is the captain, Craig Emmanuel. The score moves on to 65.
Okay, that's
65 for one. Goes outside the off stump. Lands Sammy bowling from the pavilion end. This one he has a big swing and missing. And no ball. Signal what? Umpire Allen. And Sammy wanted to know what was his transgression. He just said he cuts the return crease. As long as you cut the return crease, it is a no ball. And one thing we'd like to see happen in the SPL maybe for next season, the match referees and umpires getting a little more into the game in terms of reporting players and finding of players for showing indiscretion. As Lansami runs in bowls short and he pulls this one over mid-wicket. That's 6 runs. Sammy taking out the frustration there, but instead of keeping it cool, he's giving in to and it was short and he was pulled over mid-wicket for 6. Lansami wanting to bowl, also wanting to umpire. All this Lansami again, bowls full and he drives down the ground, flowing drive to long off. Single.
Movie quality, Alex. You on frame rate. Whole tournament will go and Alex will never get it.
So it's Lansami. He'll be bowling to Craig Emmanuel as he pulls out of the delivery. Umpire Ashby signals dead ball. As it's Lansami running in, bowls short. Craig Emmanuel just gets on top of this one. No run. 73 for 1.
Alex, forget it. Forget it. Alex, forget it.
In comes Sammy, bowls outside the off. Sammy cuts. It beats the man at cover point and it's going down to the boundary. Will it get there? No, because it hit the sand pit, so it has slowed down considerably. And a man from the extra cover boundary sweeping, he runs around to his left and picks up and throws a strong return to keeper Richie Roberts. In the meantime, the batsman crossed for 2. 75 for 1. Sammy Bowes works at the pad is Emmanuel to mid wicket. There's a man on the boundary, but they will get 2. So 2 more runs to the total. 77 for 1. So at the end of over number 8, it's 77 for 1. So the Viewfort Bamboo Spring Raiders, Viewfort North Bamboo Spring Raiders, they are trying to stem the run flow. So the bowling change from the top end. Leslie James, the man of the match last evening, bowled pretty well. He picked up 3 for 5 and was also handy with the bat. He made 24. At the post-match interview, he did say he thinks he can repeat the performances. He can be bowled, and Shango is behind this one, showing him the maker's name. In comes Leslie James, bowling to Shango. Could do no more than played back along the track, and a good stop there by the bowler. $77 for 1. As it's James bowled. He drives it into the offside. Half his alley is in the way. So James bowling on target and doing what the captain has probably asked him to do. Just keep the ball on target. Runs in again to bowl to Ori Shangu. Bowls. Full this time on the leg stump. He flicks it around and they go for 1. Come back for 2. They're looking for 3. But a good throw, a good strong throw from way out on the boundary there. And 2 more runs to the total. 2 more runs to Shangu. The score moves on to 79. And we're in the 9th over. As it's James to Shangu. And he drives this one down to long on this time. And he bubbles the ball, but not far enough. That's Zachary Edmond. And it's another run to the total. 90. It's 80. 80 for 1. Crediting the Viewfort, crediting the Mabuya team 10 runs there. Sure they would like that.
Is good wherever problem you might have to change the heading because the exposure when you set it the values are increasing or decreasing, then you see
As James bowls a loud appeal, and he's showing his bat. Yeah, Craig Man was quick to show the bat, but even that is not allowed. You could get a hefty fine for that. But at the end of the day, Empire Cooper had a different idea. Said not out. So a pretty good over. First up for Leslie James, continuing from where he left off last night. Stopped by the keeper. Is that Kim Shallery? Kim Shallery again keeping his place. So Richie Roberts bowling to Craig Emmanuel. This is short and he punches it on the onside. Go through for the single. So that's the end of the over. Good over from Richie Roberts. Just 3 runs from the over. 84 for 1. So at the end of the 10th over, it's 84 for 1. Shango on 40. And Emmanuel on 6. So it will be Leslie James to continue. Comes in, busts in bowl. And Craig Emmanuel hits this one to mid wicket, where the big figure of Al Prince, the batsman cannot get a single. The time he hits it again, just to the right of the man at mid on. And he fumbles and he comes back for a second run. This was hit to the right of the man at long on. He ran around, but fumble. And the captain is back for a second run. 86 for 1. $88 for 1. James again. Running the bowls to Emmanuel. He flicks it through the onside and that's gone for 4. This time he is straying on the leg stump. And Emmanuel is leaning on this one and hitting it between the man at long on and wideish mid wicket and gets 4 runs. So the score is now in the 90s. This time he yokes him as he comes forward and so it's Richie Roberts again. And he'll be bowling from the players pavilion end. And he'll be bowling to Shango, is on 41. And he hits it down to wide of the man at long on and goes down to the boundary for 4. Roberts was just straying this time. Ball 96 for 1. This one is after him again, and he will only get a single this time as a man from the mid wicket. Man from long on gets into the mid wicket area and fields. As it's Richie Roberts bowls and Emmanuel can only come forward. No run. Roberts again. Ball into Emmanuel. He works it up the pads, but only as far as Hafiz Ali had shot fine leg. No run. Richie Roberts doing the business for the captain, although he has hit for a boundary in this over. Short outside the outside and he punches it. Al Prince was looking for his non-existent extra cover on the boundary. And he ran 2. Al Prince, a very special character. Lights up any room he walks into or any environment he gets himself in. As it's Richie Roberts to bowl to Craig Emmanuel. And he plays it down on the onside, beats the bowler, and they pick up a single. 100, 100, 100. 100 is up. 100 for one. And it will be James to continue. There he comes in the bowl to Craig Manuel. And Manuel flicks it off the pads. There's nobody behind square. It won't get to the boundary. They will probably get 3. And they do get 3. The score moves on to 103 for 7. And this one, he hits it straight to Hafiz Ali at extra cover and he's out caught. Shango and nothing short. This one will just pitch up on the off stump. And lazily he leant into it and hit it straight to Hafiz Ali and says, "Hey, catch this if you can." And Hafiz Ali said, "Thank you very much, sir. I'll be happy to see you walking back to the pavilion." So Shango goes for 46. He looked a bit tired over the last couple of deliveries. And that looked a very tired shot. As you see, Coach Junior DeRose is on the field. So the score is 102 for 2. The second wicket goes down. Who? Which one?
That one was sending all the messages. He was the live stream.
Shadrach Descat has just come to the crease. With the Marvia Valley Renegades on 102 for 2 of 12 overs. So the Viewport North Bamboo Spring Raiders have tried to pull it back a bit. For a moment there, the Raiders were trying to run away. But since Richie Roberts and James, then Leslie James have been introduced, the scoring rate has slowed a bit, as is James again to Shadrach Descat, and he's in behind this one. And Shadrach Descat tried to whip it to the leg side. He was only able to get it off the pad, and it raced down to the fine leg boundary for 4 leg byes. As James again bowls outside the off stump, and he's driving and missing. And James continues to bowl well. He has a batsman thinking. And he's coming, bowls, and he lofts it in the air over mid wicket. It will get down. It's going down to the boundary. Hits a sandpit now. Slows down, and they'll get 2.
80, 720, 60. Yes.
So Hafiz Ali is now introduced from the pavilion end. Sort of goldish touch to his hair. Maybe one way of distracting the batsman.
Go back to your resolution with Alex and change the
So quite a long time to get this over going. So now some repairs have been done to the stumps. So attention has been given to the stumps.
go down 60, 40.
And this one from Hafiz Ali, wide outside the off stump. Umpire Ashby thought about it. Goes Hafiz Ali in, bowls short, and he pulls this one around. He makes contact this time, pulls this one around, and goes down to the boundary for 4.
Alex, hold on a second. Hold on a second. Go down. Alex, go back. Move on further. Move on further.
So from out to the total, 112 for 2.
Move on further.
As Hafiz Ali.
Okay. Manual move is set to that. Ask you to move on further.
This one he just plays it into the short third man area where Jermaine Harding misfields, but the batsman only able to pick up a single.
Alex, move on frame.
113 for 2.
No.
So this one, Hafiz Ali round the wicket. This one is short and he pulls at this one. It goes off the edge and he goes down to the boundary for 4. Umpire Arnold signals by. So for a moment there we thought the ball had come off the top edge, but it just beat the keeper.
M&E's Trucking offers reliable and exceptional service.
We at NACA couldn't have made a better choice.
M&E's Trucking Services, a powerhouse, ready to haul. We specialize in heavy equipment haulage, cargo of any sort, containerized movement throughout St. Lucia. Please call and inquire about our affordable trucking packages. 488-1000. Let the professionals handle.
There's no room for disappointment when you choose professionals. Satisfaction guaranteed.
8 overs to go, another 6 overs to go. have 14 having been bowled. So it will be Sammy from the top end. Shadrach just whips it. They're looking for two, but they only get one. $119 for two. It is, and he hits it wide, and they run two while the man at the long off, and the man at extra cover between the two, and you go for two more.
John, have to show me what I have knowledge.
Why is your family there?
This one, James Bowles, 12 up to extra cover. Best Seals. And this one, he hits this one over mid wicket and 6 runs to Shadrach Descat. The 127 for 2.
The last one. The last.
And this one, he hits it over into the Riverside gym area, and that's 6 runs. Shadrach Descat. So that's 6.
Building
M&E's Trucking offers reliable and exceptional service.
We at NACA couldn't have made a better choice.
M&E's Trucking Services, a powerhouse, ready to haul. We specialize in heavy equipment haulage, cargo of any sort, containerized movement throughout St. Lucia. Please call and inquire about our affordable trucking packages, 488-1000. Let the professionals handle.
There's no room for disappointment when you choose professionals.
Satisfaction guaranteed.
One run added to the score. 154 for 2. Ambola. Later on we'll give you the top 3 run scorers and top 3 leading wicket takers. So we'll see who has the blue hat and the green hat. No Chimpy. As Al Smith, as he bowls this one, he just dances down the pitch and hits it over the player's pavilion for 6. Al was hanging this one out just outside the house, something like a carrot, and Descat just using his feet and easily hitting one over the pavilion for 6. So the leading batsman, Johnson Charles, 133 from 3 matches, highest score of 80. Vince Smith, 102, highest score of 77 of 2 innings. Shadrach Descat is currently on 98, and is he going to be caught? He settles under it and takes a catch, so he remains on 98. Zachary Edmond takes the catch, and Descat makes his way back to the pavilion. So 160 for 3 now. Then Dwight Thomas is in 4th position with 89 from 3 matches, and Ashley Hippolyte 85 from 3. In the bowling, Kester Shalmine of the Lions, he's also at the top with 7 wickets.
Building or remodeling? Looking for that perfect concept for your dream?
There's a man on the mid-wicket boundary, Kim Shalry, and you get 1. So it's 167 for 3. And he'll be bowling to Dale Smith, the new batsman. And Dale Smith dances down the track, and he's up to the man at a wideish. Just got distracted there a bit. And they pick up a single there, taking the score on to 168.
Hey, we're here once more at the SPL Cricket League in Soufrière. And I'm sitting here with the manager of the Maboya Valley,
David Oliver.
And the coach as well.
Trevor Wells.
Right, so I want to ask, how do you feel about the game since the last match for your team they lost and they're performing? Can you give us some insights as to how you feel about their performance today?
Yes, the last game we lost the last game. We decided to go to the drawing board, and we decided the wrong things that we did. The wrong things that we did. We're going to check it out, analyze it nicely, and decide the way forward for our team. And that is why we are here today. Okay, we are presently 168 for 3 wickets in 17 overs. And I guess with the guys out there, there's much more to come.
So you're saying that you're pleased with what is going on so far?
Definitely, I am.
Okay, so Mr. Manager, what is your take on the game so far, based on the fact that your team lost the last game that they played and they're here today and I see them putting out the best?
Well, we have gone back to the drawing board and we really analyze what has happened in the last game, and then all the players now are aware of the plan in which we will take today.
Oh, so you have a plan?
That's right. And I'm very much pleased with the performance so far.
So they're executing the plan well?
That's right. That's right.
There you have it, folks. Back to you, Brian.
Yes, thank you. As we see Leslie James bowling to Dale Smith. He hits it into the mid-wicket area. And the man on the boundary runs around, picks up and throws back to the keeper. 1 run. 171 for 3. We're into the penultimate over. Should be the final delivery, final legal delivery of the over. 171 for 3. As it's Leslie James bowling to Craig Emmanuel. He's down the pitch and he hits it wide of the man not long off. That's 6 runs. Emmanuel was dancing down the pitch and Leslie James trying to york him but wide, and he connected and hit it wide of the man at long off, and 6 more runs. Taking this score to 177.
M&E's Trucking offers reliable and exceptional service.
We at NACA couldn't have made a better choice.
M&E's Trucking Services, a powerhouse, ready to haul. We specialize in heavy equipment haulage, cargo of any sort, containerized movement throughout St. Lucia. Please call and inquire about our affordable trucking packages. 488-1000. Let the professionals handle it.
There's no room for disappointment when you choose professionals.
Satisfaction guaranteed.
This one off the pads down to a good stop there by the man running around for the mid-wicket boundary. They'll give them 2. That's Lansami. So 179 for 3. It's Zachary Edmond. So far he has picked up 1 for 26. Comes in, he'll be bowling to Dale Smith. He bowls on the pads again. He whips it off the pads. He's going down to the boundary. Will it get there? You have the legs to get there. Yes, it does. Hits the rope now. And umpire Ali signals 4. So score moves on to 183 for 3. As Zachary, and where is Dale Smith going to? Zachary Edmond bowling to Dale Smith. Smith tried to work it out the pad, struck on the pad. He was looking for the single. Captain Craig Emmanuel just stood watching. So it's 183 for 3. 3 balls left in the over. Zachary Edmond bowling to Dale Smith outside the off stump. He goes. Missing. 2 balls, legal deliveries. In comes Zachary Edmond bowling to Dale Smith. Bowls and hits it through mid wicket again. The man there picks up and single. 183, 84 for 3. 184 for 3. Emmanuel is on 47. Smith on 10. And the final delivery of the inning. Edmond runs in, bowls to Emmanuel. He's down the ground, he drives. And he'll get a single. Takes him to 48. And the innings close on 185 for 3. So 185 for 3, the Marbella Valley Renegades. Close on 185 for 3. So the Marbella Valley Renegades batting first. 185 for 3. Craig Emmanuel not out on 48. And the Viewfort North Bamboo Springs Raiders will need 186 for victory and a spot in the semi-final. So we take a break and we'll be back in the next 10 minutes.
Peterbear presents the Flow Spl T20, powered by Lucilec. Come support defending champions, Avatar City Blasters, Schwazel Credit Union, Schwazel Craft Masters, Mabuya Renegades, Club Whispers, Soufre Stompers, South Castries Cricket Associations, South Castries Lions, Monrepo's Credit Unions, Monrepo Pioneers, and Bamboo Springs, Viewfort North Raiders. 8 teams, 2 groups, 16 matches from June 1st to June 17th. We're playing at the Soufre Mini Stadium and the Mabuya Valley playing field. Look out for the Nagico Insurance Fan Catch. Catch a 6 to win the Flow LTE moment of the day. Remember the tagline for SPL, hashtag show them how to party. For more details, check out www.splt20.net. Also, check out the SPL T20 app. More runs, more giveaways, bigger parties with the inclusion of the party stand.
LMP Services Upstairs Cost You Less Boutique, Viewfort, offers a wide range of services from printing, photocopying, binding and laminating, internet service, faxing and scanning, programs and leaflet printing, event tickets and flyers. They also offer insurance services and stationery supplies. For all your professional printing services, call LMP Services at telephone number 758-454-8757 or email lorenzoprasad@gmail.com. LMP Services, so much more than just printing.
Building or remodeling? Looking for that perfect concept for your dream kitchen, bathroom, or other spaces that look
LMP Services Upstairs Cost You Less Boutique, View Fort, offers a wide range of services from printing, photocopying, binding and laminating, internet service, faxing and scanning, programs and leaflet printing, event tickets and flyers. They also offer insurance services and stationery supplies. For all your professional printing services, call LMP Services at telephone number 758-454-8757 or email lorenceprasad@gmail.com. LMP Services, so much more than just printing.
I'm a very big cricket fan, having played for district and country. So today I'm here to lend support to the team.
So, what is your so far concerning the match? Are you pleased about the way your team is playing today?
Well, I think they had a very good time at the crease. At one time, I realistically expected the score of over 200. They were basically 105 for 1 at the midway stage, thereabout. But towards the end, they kind of fell away a bit in terms of the run rate. But the total that's on the board, 185, I think it's defendable. I think we have the bowlers and the players to defend that total against Wayford.
So, you think they'll win their match today?
Well, that's what I'm hoping for. That's why I'm here. I'm hoping that at the end of it, we all can go back to the valley. It's a very long drive from Soufrière. But let's hope that we can reminisce on a win that will make the journey a lot more pleasurable than it would have been under normal circumstances.
That's a positive back. Back to you, Brian.
Tobe presents the Flow Spl T20, powered by Lucilec. Come support defending champions, Avatar City Blasters, Choiseul Credit Union, Choiseul Craft Masters, Grosile Nice, Mabuya Renegades, Club Whispers, Soufrière Stompers, South Castries Cricket Associations, South Castries Lions, Monrepo's Credit Unions, Monrepo Pioneers, and Bamboo Springs, Beaufort North Raiders. 8 teams, 2 groups, 16 matches. From June 1st to June 17th, we're playing at the Soufrière Mini Stadium and the Mabuya Valley playing field. Look out for the Nagico Insurance Fan Catch. Catch a 6 to win. The Flow LTE moment of the day. Remember the tagline for SPL. Hashtag show them how to party. For more details, check out www.splT20.net. Also, check out the SPL T20 app. More runs, more giveaways, bigger parties with the inclusion of the party stand.
LMP Services Upstairs Cost You Less Boutique, View Fort, offers a wide range of services from printing, photocopying, binding and laminating, internet service, faxing and scanning, programs and leaflet printing, event tickets and flyers. They also offer insurance services and stationery supplies. For all your professional printing services, call LMP Services at telephone number 758-454-8757 or email lorenzoprasad@gmail.com. LMP Services, so much more than just printing.
Building or remodeling? Looking for that perfect concept for your dream kitchen, bathroom, or other spaces?
SPL cricket, right? Played already, and I'm not sure which teams you are on. So far, how do you feel that have been played? How is your team doing, and who are you here to support today? Because I see you sitting here watching the match.
Well, I play for Avatar City Blasters. We are through to the semi-finals, which is next weekend. We have been playing very well, not to our true potential so far, but we have 2 wins and a loss, and I think we're going to play against the team that plays first in this group. So we came here and watched to see which team we'll come against.
Oh, so you're being strategic.
Yeah.
I see.
But he, on the other hand, is playing for Moripo, and they have been knocked out already.
Oh, really?
Yeah, unfortunately, I'm out already, so I'm just here to have the fun, you know, and watch the game.
And support the other team.
Right, that's right.
That's a good vibe. That's a good vibe. There you have it. Back to the commentary board.
I'm here with the Bamboo Spring coach and manager of the Viewfort North Raiders, right? Tell me how you guys are enjoying the game this afternoon.
So far, the first half, we could have done a little better than that. I think we give out at least 40 runs extra, too much. But then, if the guys apply what they learn at training, we should be able to cross that hurdle that's in front of us right now.
Okay, so tell me, do you all believe or do you all think that you're all going to win this match today?
Well, we have quite a formidable lineup and execution is key. So if we go out there and execute, then we should be victorious at the end.
All right, so could you tell me what is your future plans to what is your future plans for this next game? All right.
First of all, we want to take it game by game. We want to try and win this one so we could go through to the next round. Just approach the game on its basic, use the maths, and then just go by the required run rate per over. And then if you get anything extra, we'll accept it.
All right, thank you guys. Back to the commentating room.
Yes, back here, it's the Viewfort North Bamboo Spring Raiders. They are replying to Mobile Valley's Renegades 185. They are 2 without loss. And Al Prince has promoted himself. He is open with Zachary Edmond as 7 bowls, and Prince is jumping in defense. Two without loss. And don't forget, it's all to play for. The winner here goes through to the semi-finals. The Renegades just missed out last year, and they seem to be heading a little ahead at this point in time. As is Shem Severin bowling to Al Prince, runs bowl, and Prince backs away and pushes into the offside, into the sand pit it goes, no run. And there's one more game this evening. Schrozel Craftmaster, they play the mighty Grosley. Severin, hole number 1. As Prince holds up his hand like a traffic officer. As Shem Severin bowls to Prince. Full, and he misses this one. Full delivery, and Prince misses this one as it goes through to the keeper. Denzel James. Al Prince looking to take the cover off of that delivery. Severin into bowl to Prince, and when he turns it off the leg, it goes down with the boundary. A good stop there. Let us see. And they get 1. It was Bradley Giddens running around there at the long leg and putting off the size 15 boot there and stopping. So 1 run to Al, he's off the mat. As it's Severin. Severin bowling to Zachary Edmond. He hits this one pass them on at mid-wicket. On the onside, they go for one. And they settle on one. So at the end of the first over, it's 4 without loss. So 4 without loss. The winner of Group A plays the second place in Group B. And the winner in Group B plays the second place in Group A. So it will be looks like Lennis Morris. So Morris in for his first game, and we bowl into Zachary Edmond. Bowls on just one, pitches on about the other, swings away. Taken by keeper Denzel James. So in comes Morris to Zachary Edmond. Out drives outside Yossam and beaten. So it's Morris into Edmond. This one hit it in the air. It's going to be caught. And he takes the catch. Dale Smith takes the catch. This one was short outside the off stump. And Edmond was trying to cut it over backward point. It hung up in the air. And Dale Smith, pedaling back, took a good catch. So Zachary Edmond has to go. And Viewfort North loses their first wicket. So the new batsman is Owen Edward. So the batsman cross. So Al Prince will be in strike. And he'll be facing up to Lennis Morris. Ball. And this one short and moving away. Al Prince playing at this one. Not getting the edge. Lennis Morris to Al Prince. Bowls. And this one pitched just about on the leg stump. You could see a bit of swing there. Al Prince was squaring up there. Score on 4-1. More or less to Prince. Prince watches this one go through outside the off stump. And then it is a booming extra cover drive. So at the end of over number 2, it's 4-1. The commentary booth. And 7 balls to Owen. And when he flicks it off the pad, let's wait to see whether he made contact out of the pad. Yes, it's off the pad as umpire Ashby signals leg by. Severin, this time he'll be bowling to Al Prince. Good balls. And Prince jump in there. I just want a short. And there's a man looking close in on the onside. But no doubt Al Prince just trying to play himself in before he starts to unleash his array of strokes. Severin, Al Prince. Pads. No run. But Al Prince was really... And it's only a matter of time before something happens. Al Prince just trying to restrain himself just that little bit more. As Severin bowls to Prince. And he goes for a mighty heave there is Prince. Thinking he has had enough. It's time for some action. Five for 1. Severin to cover region. As Severin bowls to Al Prince. He advances and he drives to the man at mid-on. He's running and he... Oh my goodness. Al Prince was running for his life there. And he just gets home. I'm sure he might be remembering 2 nights ago when he was run out. But this time, the Friday, he was going for the second run. As Severin bowls to Owen, and he drives off the inside edge, it goes, and they're going for a single. Giddens moves around, backward square. From backward square to a short, fine leg, picks up. They go for a single. 7 for 1.
LMP Services Upstairs Cost You Less Boutique, View Fort, offers a wide range of services from printing, photocopying, binding and laminating, internet service, faxing and scanning, programs and leaflet printing, event tickets and flyers. They also offer insurance services and stationery supplies. For all your professional printing services, call LMP Services at telephone number 758-454-8757 or email lorenceprasad@gmail.com. LMP Services, so much more than just printing.
It's 8 for 1. Brings back Al Prince in strike. More or less to Prince. Ball. And he hits it. It's dropping short of the man at coming in from long off. Al was just pushing at this one, and it drops well short of the man on the long off boundary, and he picks up another single. Takes the score to 9 for 1. And this one, Owen Edward was advancing, and Lennon Smollett follows him, and he just digs this one out. No run, 9 for 1. Still one more game in the preliminary round to go. Grosley versus Schwarzel. As more or less bowls to Owen Edward, and he's back. Gets in line and just pushes this one out in front of him. As it's Lennon Smollett, he'll be bowling to Owen Edward. Bowls. Edwards just tries to work this one off the pads. There's a man behind square in on the circle. That's Shem Severin. Al Prince, knowing that he's not the fastest man on the planet, says stay home. So it's Lennis Morris bowling to Owen Edward. He comes bowls. Owen is across and just places it into the mid wicket area. No run. So at the end of over number 4, it's 9 for 1. So it's 9 for 1 after 4 overs. So it's Shem Severin bowling his 3rd over. He has so far bowled 2 overs, none for 6. Severin will be bowling to Al Prince. Runs in bowl to Prince. And Prince swings this one down past the man at long on. And that goes for 4. Takes it to 13. Severin again, bowls to Al Prince. And this one is short, and Prince is trying to pull this one around. Goes over the top edge and taken by keeper Denzel James. Severin walks back to his mark. Just about on the 30-yard area there. 30-yard mark. Running in to bowl to Al Prince. And this one again, Al Prince was looking to step out of the crease, trying to pull it. Goes over the top edge again. So it's 13 for 1. As it's Shem Severin to bowl to Al Prince. This time it's short and he hits it into the cover region. Can't be the man at extra cover there. Short extra cover. So, when Edward calls Al Prince down, have a short chat with him. Probably saying you could wait for another 5 overs when you will be seeing the ball a lot bigger. so you could hit it further. As it's Severin to Al Prince, Bowl, and Prince looking to stepping away and looking to hit it through the outside, but at the last moment just lets it go through to the keeper. Severin walks back to his mark. Runs in again to bowl to Al Prince. Oh, it's dropped him. This one, Al Prince, was a little slower. Prince was backing away and hit it straight back at Severin. He bubbled once, twice, and 3 times and then spilled it. So Al Prince gets a life. And the score remains on 13 for 1. So it'll be Lennis Morales from the river end. And he'll be bowling to Owen Edward. And Owen, he hits it over long on. That's into the river it goes. That's 6 runs. This one was right in the slot, Midland leg. And Owen Edward just lifted it over long on. Not a catch or anything. Because the man there was at mid-on, normal mid-on, and this one went way over his head, over the fence for 6. So the score moves on to 19 for 1. And Owen Edward moves on to 8. Al Prince has been there, he's on 7. So it's Morales again to Owen Edward. The ball is back and then pushes it one into the offside where Giddens picks up an extra cover. Oh. Owen, this one off the outside edge, it goes down to the boundary for 4. This one was short and wide, and Owen Edwards cutting at this one. Off the edge, it goes down to the boundary for 4. So score goes up to 23 for 1. As it's Lennis Morales again bowling to Owen Edward. This one he spunked it through the offside, and the man on the extra cover boundary cannot get around. That's 4 more. Lennis Morales this time was a little foot outside the off stump. Owen Edward is getting that left foot across and it's spanking it through the offside. There was a man on the extra cover boundary, but he could not get around in time. And 4 more runs to Aaron Edward, taking the score to 27 for 1. This time, he plays it back to the bowler on the bounce. Aaron Edward, he drives, another flowing drive from Aaron Edward to the man on the long off boundary, who runs around to his left and picks up. So a single, takes the score on to 28 for 1.
M&E's Trucking offers reliable and exceptional service.
We at NACA couldn't have made a better choice.
M&E's Trucking Services, a powerhouse, ready to haul. We specialize in heavy equipment haulage, cargo of any sort, containerized movement throughout St. Lucia. Please call and inquire about our affordable trucking packages. 488-1000. Let the professionals handle it.
There's no room for disappointment when you choose professionals.
Satisfaction guaranteed.
Edward just plays it into the offside. Light box to Owen Edward. He hits this one down to long on and picks up a single. $53 for 2. And James drives it along the ground to long on. Another single. $54 for 2. And Owen Edwards hits this one, goes down to the man. Mid-wicket boundary, runs in to pick up. Another single, 55 for 2. So at the end of 10 overs, it's 55 for 2, another 131 runs required of 60 legal deliveries. So it's Theodore, it's Descat again from the pavilion end, and we bowling Owen Edward. Short outside Yorkshire when he has a mighty swing at it. Missing. Shadrach Descat. He'll be bowling to Owen Edward. Runs in now, bowls to Edward. Full, and he whips it off the hip down to the boundary. It goes for 4. This one was full, and Edward was working it. Tried to work it off the pads, but the umpire and the arbitrary signals 4. As Theodore in again to Theodore, he short and he pulls this around. And they go through for a single. As a strong wind blows across into the sandpit. Whoa. Maybe that's a wind of change for V for North. Oh, Mabuya, let us see whose change is going to be. It's 60 for 2. As Shadrach Descat, he'll be bowling to Leslie James. Bowls now. And off the swings off the edge, it goes down to the boundary for 4. James was swinging at this one. It came off the outside edge pretty quickly. The man at third man, wide third man, couldn't get across. Because as we've been saying, the straight boundaries are very short. So it's 64 for 2. In goes Shadrach Descat to bowl to Leslie James. Bowl. And again it goes for a bit of a big drive off the inside edge and a good stop by wicketkeeper Denzel James. Descat goes back to his mark as the skipper makes some changes. He sent somebody on the mid-wicket boundary and brings Dale Smith across to extra cover. There goes Descat to James, and it goes and it beats the keeper and is going down to the boundary. Will it get there? No. And they run through for a bye. So the score moves on to 65 for 2. The run rate now goes up to 13.4.
Building or remodeling? Looking for that perfect concept for your dream kitchen?
Again, it's balls, and he hits it hard into the ground. Jaden Eli box, round the wicket, left arm. He'll be bowling to Leslie James, and he hits it down, and he takes a catch, is it? Yes, he's caught at long on. This one was short, and James was trying to hit it over long on, didn't have the elevation that he wanted, hit low down on the bat, and the man down on the long on boundary taking a low catch. So Viewfort Raiders loses another wicket, caught by number 12 by Lennis Modest. So 65 for 3 now. And the new batsman looks like Kim Shallery. And this one is a full delivery. He hits it over extra cover down to the boundary for 4. And it's also called a no ball. Free hit. This one looked like it slipped out of the hand of Eli Box. Score moves on to 70 for 3. But they need a lot more of those if they're going to get close. As Eli Box again, he bowls to Shari, cuts and he's out. But it's a free hit, so it doesn't count. So it's Eli Box again to Kim Shallery. He plays it into the outside, he go for a quick single. But the man there not picking up cleanly. And they go through for a single. 71 for 3. Owen Edward is there now out on 35. Here he comes, bowls. And this one he's trying to hit it to the offside and missing. A little quicker from Eli Box. So at the end of over number 12. It's 71 for 3. The run rate is now 14.34. So it's another bowling change. Dishon Ramphal. He'll be taking it up from the players' pavilion end. And he'll be bowling to Kim Shallery. Comes, bowls, and he tries to work with some of the pads, missing. Also missed everything, and taken by the keeper. Wide signal by umpire Alan Ashby. So it's 72 for 3. We're into over number 13. As Ramphal bowls and he drives down the ground, he'll only get a single. Single to Shallery. 72 for 3. Ramphal into Owen Edwards, and he hits it over extra cover into the sandpit. It goes. There'll only be one there. So one more run to the total. 74 for 3. Edwards goes up to 36. So Ramphal bowls, he advances his Shallery. He's into the cover region. And they go through for a single.
Alex, give me some crowd shots, please.
And this one off the edge it goes. Just over the man at backward point. Or more or less a wideish short third man, and goes down to the boundary for 4. So takes Edward on to 40. This one he hits it over long this time. A fuller delivery. And Owen Edward was pouncing on this one. Over long it goes. 6 runs. Takes him on to 46. And the score on to 85. But the run rate required is 14.09. As Ramphal is into Owen Edward. He bowls. He's after this one off the edge again, this time on the offside. He's going down to the boundary. Will get it, gets it now. It's 4 more runs. This one was pitched up outside the off stump. And Owen Edward was having a go. Off the edge it went. And down to the backward boundary for 4. And also brings up the 50 for Owen Edward. And the score moves on to 89 for 3. So 7 overs still to go. 13.86 the required run rate. is short from Eli box. Shalvi is trying to hit it through the offside, missing. Eli box around the wicket, bowls to down the wicket it goes high. Over, long off, that 6 more runs. Another maximum. Takes it to 95. And 6 to Shalri. Takes him on to 13.
Alex, you can change the shirt. Alex, I want excitement. I don't want any more interest.
Light box to Shalri. He's done the pitch. He runs it into the offside. And Owen Edward comes through quickly for the single. 96 for 3. So it's going to be Eli Box again from the river end, and he'll be bowling to Owen Edward, who is on 50. And he hits it straight as an arrow over the fence. It goes into the Riverside Gym's yard. 6 runs. 102 for 3. The 100 is up. Black box again. This time it's a little quicker. And he runs it down to a backward point where man picks up, no run. And this one he slaps it through the offside. Is Owen Edward beats the man at extra cover, and also the man on the long off boundary for 4. So what a good way to end the over. Fine shot there by Owen Edward. The score now goes up to 106 for 3. But the asking rate is still 13.33.
LMP Services Upstairs Cost You Less Boutique, Viewfort, offers a wide range of services from printing, photocopying, binding and laminating, internet service, faxing and scanning, programs and leaflet printing, event tickets and flyers. They also offer insurance services and stationery supplies. For all your professional printing services, call LMP Services at telephone number 758 454-8757 or email lorenciaprasad@gmail.com. LMP Services, so much more than just printing.
It gets there now. 4 runs. This was short outside the all stump, and Shalri get it off the edge there. There's nobody on the 3rd man boundary. And it got there in quick time. So it's 110 for 3. And this one he hits it. It falls short of the man at long on. And they pick up a single. So Shalri moves on to 19. As Smith bowls to Owen Edwards, hits this one into the crowd. It goes 6 runs. So Dale Smith was pitching up there, and Owen Edwards.
M&E's Trucking offers reliable and exceptional service.
We at NACA couldn't have made a better choice.
M&E's Trucking Services, a powerhouse, ready to haul. We specialize in heavy equipment haulage, cargo or very soft, containerized movement throughout St. Lucia. Please call and inquire about our affordable trucking packages. 488-1000. Let the professionals handle it.
There's no room for disappointment when you choose professionals.
Satisfaction guaranteed.
So it's Craig Emmanuel. He'll be bowling to So this one outside the out stump, taken low down by keeper Denzel James.
If you have a long shot or using a shot, then we go to the police.
127 for 3. And it's Craig Emmanuel going back to his mark. And he'll be bowling to as another gust of wind just goes through the stadium. So strong the wind, it has thrown open our door to the commentary booth. As is Emmanuel bowling to Shalry. And he hits it back past the bowler. Will he get 4? Yes, he does. This one was short and Shalry was punching it back past the bowler. He couldn't get his hand to it and it went down to the boundary for 4. When they play against the Craft Masters, as Emmanuel runs in bowls to Shalry. This one he tried to shortly again. He tried to pull this one and missing. So it's Craig Emmanuel, some 8 runs off the over so far. Four. Yeah, 8 runs so far, 4 byes. As is Emmanuel bowling to Shalry short and he spunks it down the ground, but he'll only get 1. As the score moves on by 1. 136 for 3. So 50 of 25 deliveries. So it's Emmanuel to Owen and he hits it over cover. It's going down to the boundary. 4 runs. This one was short and wide and Owen Edward just punches this one through the offside. Well, not punches but slaps this one through the offside and you run away. So 75 runs for the 4th wicket between Edward and Shalry. Shalry is on 24. So some 30 as Shadrach Descat. He goes into Shalry. He pulls away.
Alex, give me some players.
As Descat runs into bowl to he hits it, that's gone, it's going, it's into the crowd, 6 runs. So Descat, he's not being spared either. This one was outside the awesome, wide, as a gust of wind again. Comes in, bowls to Shalry. Through the offside. Goes through the boundary at cover point. And it's going down to the boundary. They take one. They're coming back for the second. It might be three. Owen Edward is going for the third one. And they take three. So good running there by the batsman. This one was full to the bat. Almost at the base of the stumps. And Shalry was carting it out into the cover region. The man at cover point, it went right through him. And they were able to pick up 3 runs. So it's 9 runs. And the run rate has gone down to 10.09. So a bit of a revival there for the Raiders. They're probably thinking that they might just be able to make it. It's 149 for 3. And how important the likes of Kelly Lespoil should have been in that lineup here today. As it's Descartes, he'll be going to Owen Edward. And he drives too long off. And they're coming back for the second run. He might be run out. Though what Shalry makes it home. So 2 more runs. So it's 35 needed off 21. And it's getting closer and closer. 151 for 3. As it's Descartes bowling to Owen Edward. He bowled and he misses outside the off stump. And he probably figured that he just missed this one there. Not cashing in on this one. This one would have been going over extra cover. So it's 151 for 3. So it's 35 from 20. Still gettable. Is there enough gas in the tanks there to take them across the line? The captain is talking to Descartes. Maybe what he's saying to him, maybe, come on, let's get some toe crushers in there. Because at that stage, if you miss your length, you can go very, very far. So the pressure is on both teams. So it's Descartes, he'll be bowling to Owen Edward. He bowls and he foolish delivery there, and he drives and missing. Plays over this one. And again, Owen Edwards probably feels that he has just missed out there. So 35 of 19. So they would probably need another big over somewhere. And this, the wait, as Shadrach Descartes bowls. So Owen Edwards, he hits it through the offside, will get one. But only one. 152. And that's the end of the 17th over. And as we said last night, the 18th over. That's the important over.
LMP Services Upstairs Cost You Less Boutique, View Fort, offers a wide range of services from printing, photocopying, binding and laminating, internet service, faxing and scanning, programs and leaflet printing, event tickets and flyers. They also offer insurance services and stationery supplies. For all your professional printing services, call LMP Services at telephone number 758-454-8757 or email lorenzoprasad@gmail.com. LMP Services, so much more than just printing.
And he'll be bowling to Owen Edward as he runs in, bowls, and down the leg side, and it's wide. It all counts. So it's down to 33 from 18. As it's Emmanuel bowls when it down the leg side, and a good stop there by the keeper Denzel James, because that would probably have gone down to the boundary for 4 leg byes. So it's 32 more required from 17 deliveries. 154 for 3. Can the V4 Raiders raid the bonds of the Renegades? This is a very important over in the context of things. If this were to be a big over, then the Renegades would be in a lot of problems. As Craig Emmanuel, the captain, he will be running the ball to Kim Shalry. He drives it down to long on, but he'll only get a single. A full delivery. Almost in the block hole. 31 of 16 deliveries. A boundary or 2 is required. And it goes. Ball to Owen. And this one he misses. This one he tried to hit it to the onside. Cannon into the pads. And he get a leg by. So 156 for 3. 30 required of 15 deliveries. 2 runs a ball. As Craig Emmanuel, he walks back to his mark. A 6 would probably just put a little more spice in it. As he bowls to Shalry, and this one he backs away and tries to swing it to the onside. Only succeeded in hitting it into the pitch. So it's 30 required of 14 deliveries. 2 boundaries here would make it very interesting. As it's Craig Emmanuel bowling to Kim Shalry, bowled, and he launches it over long off. That's gone. Goodbye. That's 6 runs. 6 runs there. This one, Shalry was advancing, and Emmanuel put it right in the advancing short from Emmanuel, and he just knocks it out into the offside and picks up a single. And no ball is a free hit. So it looked like Captain Emmanuel couldn't keep that size 14 boot behind the line. So it's all going the way of the Viewfort North Bamboo Spring Raiders. A partnership of 99 for the 4th wicket. And the Raiders are creeping in. Will they make a full raid? As he comes in now to bowl to Owen Edward. And he swings it over mid-wicket. It's gone for... It's going. The man from the mid-wicket boundary runs around. But don't forget we have the sandpit there. And they were able to run 2. Not having the legs to kick on. So it's 166 for 3. So 20 required of 12 deliveries. So if you thought over number 18. If you thought over number 18 was important, well, over number 9 is very important. As we see the emergency field on run out, I'm sure it's coming with a message from Coach Junior DeRose saying, back yourself, nothing to lose.
M&E's Trucking offers reliable and exceptional service.
We at NACA couldn't have made a better choice.
M&E's Trucking Services, a powerhouse, ready to haul. We specialize in heavy equipment haulage, cargo of any sort, containerized movement throughout St. Lucia. Please call and inquire about our affordable trucking packages. 488-1000. Let the professionals handle it.
There's no room for disappointment when you choose professionals.
Satisfaction guaranteed.
So it was a full delivery there, and he believes that he has just missed out. So it's 20 of 11. And he goes Descartes bowling to Shalry, bowls, and he hits it. He's caught. Oh, he's dropped him. And an overthrow now. And they've taken one. Will they come back for the other one? Our Edward is going. But Shalry is saying no. So, Shalry cut this one to cover point. The man at cover point there put the ball down. And in attempting to run out Owen Edward, the ball was overthrown. And they got an extra run. So, 18 of 11. 18 of 10, 168 for 3, as Descartes in to bowl to Shalry. Bowls now wide outside the off stump. And no signal from the umpire. 168 for 3, some 9 balls to get 18 runs, so 2 runs a ball. So it's Descartes. He'll be bowling to Shalry. Coming bowls. And he hits it high. That's gone. Will he be caught? Will he be caught? Yes, he is. It's caught by Severin on the long of boundary. So a big blow there. Shalry being caught on the long of boundary. So it's 168 for 4. Still 18 runs required from 8 deliveries. So Shalry not connecting fully there. So Richie Roberts has gone out. And the crowd, they are on their feet. But the important thing, it's Owen Edward in strike. And he'll be facing up to Shadrach Descartes, and he bowls. And he's caught! Is he? Yes, he is! He's caught an extra cover by Dale Smith. And I think the game has just gone away with that dismissal. Owen Edward goes for 85. So, Jermaine Harden makes his way. So, what excitement! $168. So, 18 of 7 deliveries. So Descartes has held his nerve. and got the ball in the right areas and has picked up 2 wickets. So the pendulum now swinging in the favor of the Renegades. And Jamin Hardin, he's no slouch of the bat. As Descartes runs into bowl to Hardin, short, and he tries to pull this one. Looks like it came off the back of the bat there. And a single. 169 for 5. And it's a final over. 17 runs needed. So 17 runs required. Can they do it? But all in all, it has been a very good fight by the Bamboo Spring Raiders. The Bamboo Spring Raiders. Is there another twist in the tail? As the captain has been entrusted to bowl the final over, he has taken the responsibility. He'll be bowled to Jamin Hardin. 17 of 6. Bowled. And this one he misses outside the off stump. 17 of 5. So, can Jamin Hardin smoke 3 sixes? Edge over third man. Drive over long off, all long on. It comes, bowls to Hardin, and he hits it flat down to long. The man is going for 2, no. This one was hit down to long off, and a single. So 16 of 4. 2 important deliveries coming up. 2 important deliveries coming up. Richie Roberts. The whole of V4 North is on his shoulders right now. As Emmanuel bowls to Roberts. Down the leg side, he swings it over mid wicket. And he's dropped it. And they go for 2. This one was swung by Richie Roberts in the air. The man at mid-wicket was pedaling backwards and not taking the catch there. It looks like a lie box. So 2 runs. So 3 balls to go, 14 runs required. Another important delivery as Emmanuel bowls to Roberts. And he hits this in the air. Will he be caught? Smith is trying to get there, not get in there. And they take a single. So it's 13 of 2. So it's almost done and dusted. Unless 2 sixes can bring on a tie and a super over. But I think the Raiders have just come up short. So it's Emmanuel to Hardin, bowls, and he hits it into the air. Emmanuel will take a catch himself. He's trying to get there. He doesn't take a catch, he drops it, but they take 2. But that's not important at this point in time. The Raiders are going home. It's 11 of 1 delivery. 175 for 5. And it will be the South Castries Lions who come up against the Mabia Valley Raiders, the Mabia Valley Renegades. So it's Craig Emmanuel to Harding, he bowls, and he swings it over. Square leg, it goes into the boundary for 4, but that's not important. The Renegades have won, winning by 7 runs, a very close encounter there. Winning by 7 runs. They fought well, they fought hard, but not hard enough. They would reflect on today's game, the number of lapses when they fielded. As the players now come out. I would think so. So the next game it will be Grosley Knights up against the Craft Masters. Maybe we might see another exciting encounter. But as we leave you, it's just to say that the Raiders, Mabia Valley Renegades, have defeated the Viewfort Raiders and are through to the next round. They are through to the semi-final, where they will meet the South Castries Lions. So I will be joining you in the next couple minutes as we go down for the presentation and also get ready for the next encounter at 8 o'clock.
Represents the Flow Spl T20, powered by Lucilec. Come support defending champions, Avatar City Blasters, Schwazel Credit Union, Schwazel Craft Masters, Grosley Knights, Mabia Renegades, Club Whispers, Soufre Stumpers, South Castries Credit Union, Monrepo Pioneers, and Bamboo Springs, Viewfort North Raiders. 8 teams, 2 groups, 16 matches. From June 1st to June 17th. We're playing at the Soufre Mini Stadium and the Mabia Valley playing field. Look out for the Nagico Insurance Fan Catch. Catch a 6 to win. The Flow LTE moment of the day. Remember the tagline for SPL. Hashtag show them how to party. For more details, check out www.splt20.net. Also, check out the Spl T20 app. More runs, more giveaways, bigger parties with the inclusion of the party stand.
LMP Services Upstairs Cost You Less Boutique, Viewfort, offers a wide range of services from printing, photocopying, binding and laminating, internet service, faxing and scanning, programs and leaflet printing, event tickets and flyers. They also offer insurance services and stationery supplies. For all your professional printing services, call LMP Services at telephone number 758-454-8757 or email lorenzoprasad@gmail.com. LMP Services, so much more than just printing.
Building or remodeling? Looking for that perfect concept for your dream kitchen, bathroom or other space?
M&E's Trucking offers reliable and exceptional service.
We at NACA couldn't have made a better choice.
M&E's Trucking Services, a powerhouse, ready to haul. We specialize in heavy equipment haulage, cargo of any sort, containerized movement throughout St. Lucia. Please call and inquire about our affordable trucking packages. 488-1000. Let the professionals handle it.
There's no room for disappointment when you choose professionals.
Satisfaction guaranteed.
Building or modeling? Looking for that perfect.
Mic check. Ready? Check. Ready? We've just witnessed the end of the game between the Mabuya Renegades and the VA4 North Bamboo Spring Raiders, with the Renegades winning by a close 7 runs. We call on the captain of the Raiders, Al Prince. Yes, Al, losing by, I'm sure you're very disappointed.
Yeah, very disappointed in my 7 opening batting and face a lot of dot balls there. That put a lot of pressure on the back-end batsman, and we bowled in 26 extras in the T20 that take us out of the game. But I want to say tough to the guys. They come back in a good fight. I saw he came back, but that's part of the game.
Yes, and we saw a very good inning played by Owen Edward.
Yeah, Owen always have it in him. It's just a matter of time, but he tried his best, trying to get us back in the game. We had, in the power play, we only had 13 runs, and we came back losing by 7 runs, so that's a good fight, I say. We'll come back next year and hope we could make it throughout the tournament.
Well, as you rightly said, your journey in the SPL has ended here tonight, but as a new franchise, your team did put on 2 very good displays last night and this evening, so we want to wish you all the best for the next SPL.
Yeah, thank you very much, sir.
Well, that's the standing captain of the Bamboo Springs Renegades, Al Prince, and we call on the captain of the winning team tonight, the Mabuya Valley Renegades, Craig Emmanuel. Well, Craig, I'm sure you had a bit of nerves to the end, but a well-deserved victory.
Yes, indeed. I must say this is not the first time I've bowled a last over on this ground. The last time I did, we lost, so it was a bit of a nail-biter for me. But I was really glad to step up for the team today. And it's not just myself, just the entire team, batsmen at the top of the order, and the middle order as well, myself contributing with runs. A total team effort to the boys. After suffering that humiliating loss to Choiseul a few days earlier, we definitely had to come back and come back very strong. And I'm quite impressed with our effort today.
Yes, as you said, it was a good all-round team performance, but where do you think, at what point in the game you think you had it under control?
I think in the last over, probably the penultimate ball, I was really satisfied that we had it in the back. But until then, I must say kudos to Awan. He really batted very well. being their first and inaugural shot at the tournament this year, Viewfort really showed up. I mean, they were seen as the Cinderellas, but really and truly, they really showed how much grit and energy that they have, and it augurs well for the SPL and St. Lucia cricket on a whole.
Well, we want to say congratulations to your team. You are through to the semi-final, so in the semi-final.
Thank you very much.
That was the captain of the Renegades team, Craig Emmanuel, and we call on tonight's man of the match, Owen Edwards, for well played 80. Yes, Owen, congratulations for being the man of the match tonight. A well played 80. You tried your best, but just not enough to get over the line.
Yes, Brian, I really tried my best, knocking the ball well, and our best performance. I just couldn't go further, but I'm upset. I didn't meet my team forward and go over the line, but it was a good knock.
But what do you think really cost you all the game today?
Well, our bowlers, many extras in 2020, over 20 extras. That's way too many. We had a good start. As wanted to.
Okay, well, congratulations to you once again, and we hope to see you all again next year.
Thank you very much.
Okay, don't go away. We still have one more game for tonight. The Crowsley Knights, they're taking on the Craft Masters.